We're running out of time, Anubarak. How far are we from the exit?
Not far. We have entered the Upper Kingdom. The exit should lead us to the base of the glacier itself. However, there are still hidden traps and pitfalls to account for.
Take cover!
Arthas!
The entire passage collapsed. There's no time to dig through this. I'll have to move quickly and find my own way out. Hopefully Anubarak and the others survived. At last. Finally. I'll be singed if I get too close to those flames. I'll need this gold for when I reach the glacier. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne, more of the Nerubian's blasted mechanisms. I'll have to time this perfectly. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like another quake? Finally. More gold. This might help us later. Frostmourne hungers. At last. At last. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. Finally. At last. This is more like it. Your pain shall be legendary. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. You will know endless torment. This is more like it. This is more like it. At last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Faithless coward. Faithless coward. Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. At last. At last. This is more like it. I'll make sure you suffer. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Your pain shall be legendary. Tread lightly. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. This is more like it. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. I must find a way across this strange obstacle. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. For the Lich King. At last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. You will know endless torment. Finally. Anubarak, you made it.
I see now why the Lich King chose you as his champion, Death Knight. Few men could have survived this labyrinth alone.
What is it now? This is more like it. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Speak. Another earthquake. We must hurry, Death Knight. My might cannot be matched. Indubitably. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll consume the living and the dead. Indubitably.
What is it now? Frostmourne
Time
hungers.
is fleeting. I'll see to it. Kinky.
No one orders me
Time is
around.
fleeting.
Finally. Something's breaking through.
Defensive positions!
Tread lightly. No one orders me around.
Speak. Kinky.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
My might cannot be matched.
What is it now? Ah, at last.
I'll consume the living and the dead. I serve only the frozen throne.
What is it
My
now?
might cannot be matched.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
We're running out of time. We must find the exit.
No one orders me around.
Time is fleeting.
What is it now? This is more like
We're
it.
running out of time. We must find the exit.
At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
I have heard the summons. I'll see to it. They're blocking the way to the exit. We'll have to fight our way through them to reach it.
Tread lightly.
I serve only the frozen throne.
This is more like it. What is it now? No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Proceed. Yes, master. The time is now.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
Time is fleeting. My might cannot be matched. I'll consume the living and the dead.
At last. No one orders me around. What is it now?
I serve only the frozen throne. Feel the venom of Naru. Kinky.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne
I
hungers.
serve only the frozen throne. I'll consume the living
What is it
and
now?
the dead.
This is more like it.
Now quickly, head through that door. The exit to the surface lies just beyond.
It'll be good to see the sun again.
Remember, Illidan and the true battle still await us in the world above. Hopefully our trek through the Dark Earth bought us the precious time we needed.